to my water park. May it provide you with many unforgettable memories. Hurry up, Aloha! Hurry, hurry! Our guests are about to arrive! I dare you to underestimate me.
And that was Frida. That is our next limited unit for the summer banner. I already took a look at her kit a little bit, but I'll show it to you, show you the stats, and show you what's up with her kit. So, you know how it do. If you haven't been to one of my unit reviews or previews, I'll just go over the kit myself. If you want like the full animation, of course, you can go to the official video so you can go without any interruptions. But we're just going to be going over the kit, skipping around so you can just get the gist of what's going on here. So let's look at her base stats. Let's see where it is. All right. So she is a Soul Weaver, and I don't know if you guys can guess from this point, but let's do a quiz, guys. All right, this unit is a Soul Weaver. Are they A, do they have healing in their kit, or B, do they not have healing in their kit? Put your answer in the comment below before you watch the rest of it, and I guarantee you're probably correct if you've been playing the game. So her base stats, she has 117 base speed, which is actually pretty good for a Soul Weaver. Her base HP looks pretty low. Her defense looks okay, and she has a effect resistance and more that you can get through her concentration. So if you want to build her ER, you can. But from her kit, I think you just slam as much speed as there possible. Now this passive here is absolutely broken. It's not broken in a sense by itself. It's broken for what it enables. So at the start of the battle, grants Oasis All Ride Pass to the caster and the foremost ally. When the ally uses the Soul Burn, increase combat rates for the caster by 20%. So if she's not taking first turn, whoever's taking first turn, if they burned her Soul Burn, Frida will push herself up by 20%. But that's not even the most OP part about their kit. The most OP part about her kit is Oasis All Ride Pass, which enables whoever's in the front line that has this buff to Soul Burn without any souls. This bypasses Bellion. If you don't already know why this is stupid OP, let me give you a little bit of an example. As of right now, in Arena, or at least in RTA, Bellion is banned or used all the time because of her ability to block out souls, so your opponent can't just Soul Burn you to death with every single skill. In RTA, that means they don't need to ban Bellion, because let's be honest here, although Counter Bellion could rob a cleave comp, the main reason why people ban Bellion is so they can get their souls. With this, they can do funny gaming and still have a Soul Burn. In Arena, which will make more sense because, I mean, it just makes more sense. Now you can have your 300 speed Luna Soul Burn for free, seal everything. The whole reason Bellion is there is so you can't just get MO Luna then lose for free. Now you need to make sure you build your Elenas, because it's going to be the only thing that could possibly save you. And not only that, but when she does, anybody ahead of her does a Soul Burn, she's going to push herself up, which is going to lead into her skill 3. Her skill 3 is a bridge skill. Dispels 1 debuff from all allies before increasing combat readiness up to 25%. If you do so, now your frontline unit, whoever's your opener, your Ran, your Luna, your Monk, Soul Burns for free. She pushes herself up by 20%, and then she gets to push up the rest of her team by 25%. This is really good for past players, and this is absolutely not for a turn 2 player, because once again, you only for a passive as well, you only get it for 1 turn. So she's pretty much not as valuable after the first turn, so it pretty much screams cleave. With this skill here, it makes her to be a really strong bridge for cleave comps. And once again, since she gets to give a free Soul Burn to the front line, it can enable her to ban off Bellion and get rid of Abyssal Euphine, which means if Abyssal Euphine and Candy are gone, you get back your combat readiness, because Politis is not that good against cleave, so you can probably run over your opponent's team, which is pretty good. And it increases attack for 2 turns, so if you're MWO Ludwig cleaving, you can just straight up go ignore doing your S1 Soul Burn and then just do your S2 Soul Burn, or maybe you can just S2 and wait a turn, so you can have your skill nullifier and then just rip it on the third turn because you have so much combat readiness pushing in the team. And then we just go over the last skill here, which is barely balanced compared to the rest of it, which is after attacking, you increase the combat readiness of whoever is the next in the combat readiness bar by 15%. And if you soul burn it for 20 souls, mind you, she gets to soul burn her first one for free because she has the buff over her head. Dispel one debuff from all allies, grants barrier for 2 turns, and the barrier proportional is increased a proportion to max health. Now, if you look at the barrier she gives, she's around 16k HP, and as you may know, cleave units have no HP, so if you look at the barrier, it's quite freaking chunky. So that makes cleaving a lot harder fighting cleave a bit more harder because now they get to survive as well. So if we just take a look at her artifact here, her artifact also gives you souls. At the start of the battle, acquire 10 souls. After ally uses a soul burn, has a chance to give you souls. Now, to be honest with you, you could probably use this, or you can use this artifact, which is Brigida's artifact. I think they both work pretty fine, but Brigida's a little bit more specific because it's for the caster, but it will work on Frida. But this here works no matter who uses a soul burn. So your opener will use a soul burn. You get 10 souls just for her existing using this just holding this artifact. So if you can't already tell, this is really a cleave unit. This is not for turn 2. I don't see how you can use this for turn 2 because although yeah, you get the first turn soul burn, afterwards she's not going to provide as much value. Maybe you can run a doctor's bag or something, but like she just doesn't provide as much value. So I don't see why you would use her as a slow unit. Maybe aggro, but this is definitely just for cleave. Enables you to just soul burn your opponent to death. You get free souls. So if anything, as you may know, I can pull it up right now. You have up to I think like 80 souls to spend. So with the addition of Frida, that means you get an additional soul burn on top of those 80 souls. So now you actually get 100 souls to burn. So if you're not fighting a Bellion because maybe that person unfortunately doesn't have Bellion, or they still choose to fight Bellion and they manage to get this many book users in the draft, well, good luck, buddy, because now they have 10 souls. They get the soul burn your opener, they get the soul burn Ludwig 8 times, and yeah, GG's, bro. And when you soul burn, you get an extra 10 souls, so you get an extra 10 souls back, so you can have an additional soul burn. And after using your skills, you get back your souls, so yeah, good luck fighting that. Either way, I think this character is going to be a pretty strong bridge unit. I can't see how she's not going to be strong. She literally enables you to soul burn 20 souls for free. So that is pretty much it for the showcase or the review. I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave me comments about what you think about the character, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.